Okay, it's time to play Pick Six on the game plan, a little fantasy football. And joining me to pick his Week 5 lineup is Justin Dunk from the Bleav in Jaguars podcast. Welcome to the show, Justin.
Thanks for having me. I like how you said dunk with authority. We're going to try to dunk our fantasy lineups this week, all right?
Let's start right to the quarterback. You have a rookie at quarterback picking for your fantasy quarterback of the week. And it's not CJ Stroud, so who is it?
It's Anthony Richardson. I love me some A-Rich this year. When he's been healthy, he can also get you those rushing points, yards, and touchdowns. Obviously, he's been piling it up. Going against the Titans defense, hasn't been too good. So give me some A-Rich to get us a bunch of points this week.
Someone that people down here where we film in Miami, Florida are going to be super excited about. He's also a rookie. Tell us about your next running back for the Miami Dolphins.
It's De'Von Achane. This guy has been absolute dynamite for the Dolphins offense. 4 touchdowns and then 2 against the Bills last week. So 6 total in his last 2 games. And he's really become the focal point of this offense very quickly. So I love me some Achane to keep it going.
I like that he corrected his name as well. I missed out on grabbing him off the waiver wire. I was snoozing last week, really kicking myself today. But in terms of wide receivers, you have a couple guys on your radar, one being Davante Adams with the Raiders, but if he doesn't go full tilt, who do you have as your wide receiver this week to watch out for?
I do like Adams because that game against the Packers, I feel like he's not going to miss. Yes, he had that shoulder injury last week and didn't finish the game, but he's been peppered with targets. If Adams doesn't go, though, I like Chris Olave. I think he's a guy that can bring that vertical stretch element. We've seen him make some dynamic plays already this season for the Saints. And as much as Bill Belichick likes to scheme against other teams' most important players and specifically receivers, I think Olave can give this secondary fits. New England's having trouble back there. They've got some injuries, so sign me up for Olave.
You know, I have Michael Thomas on my fantasy team. You're killing me right now. You're killing me right now with picking Chris Olave. Who do you got for tight end?
I like Dalton Kincaid. He's been on the field a lot for this Buffalo Bills offense, and yeah, he hasn't had a huge fantasy day yet, but he's playing in this London game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Devin Lloyd is out of the lineup. He was the guy that guarded Travis Kelce very closely in that Week 2 game. Kelce only had 4 catches for 26 yards, just a touchdown, but still, I think Kincaid has been on the offense a lot and is developing a rapport with Josh Allen. And with Stephon Diggs having that massive game, the hat trick of touchdowns last week against Miami, there's going to be so much focus on him that I think the Bills' first-round pick from this year can get loose and put some points into your lineup.
Okay, well, you heard a lot of good details right there, but what about a defense? And I'm thinking it's coming from the NFC North.
That's right. The Detroit Lions against the Panthers. Yes, Bryce Young seems to be a pretty good quarterback, but he just doesn't have any playmakers with burst, any juice. You know, I like players with some juice, pep in their step, like De'Von Achane. That's why I got him in the lineup. I don't think the Panthers have that right now. Aiden Hutchinson is going to get after them. I think they're going to wreck this game for the Panthers and really stack some points.
Some of our experts say that the Lions are going to put up 40 points this Sunday. I can't argue with that one, but a waiver wire pickup. Everyone's always hunting the waiver wire. You heard me with my regrets about De'Von Achane. Who is this week's waiver wire pickup for you?
I feel you on Achane, man. A lot of people missed out on him, but if you missed out on Achane, then I think you go get Jaleel McLaughlin, who is an undrafted rookie that Sean Payton has absolutely been singing the praises of. He's got 4.40 speed, really fast in the 40, and has turned that into production. Javonte Williams is a guy that's been injury prone a lot so far in his NFL career. Samaje Perine is like kind of meh. He's like, okay. But I think McLaughlin has a lot of upside here. He's got that juice that I like, Courtney, so go pick him up.
Breaking news, I already picked up Jaleel McLaughlin on my fantasy team before we started this segment because, I had a little cheat sheet from Justin Dunk, which he definitely dunked all over this fantasy Week 5 lineup. Thank you so much for joining the show.
You know it. Appreciate you having me on.